I wish I was a baller.
All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to Los Amigos Gringos. We're just recording this little intro to let you know that we just finished the podcast, and there's not going to be any video in this one because someone didn't press the start button. We're not going to point fingers at me, but it didn't get pressed. So it's going to be a good one. It's actually pretty funny. So go ahead and listen. Put in your little ear hole buds.
Yeah. Use your imagination since you can't see us. Just close your eyes and
Imagine us
just
doing sweaty things
sweaty things, or maybe like in a pool.
slow motionly getting out.
Like working hard with our shirts off, but we still have work gloves on and eye protection for some reason.
Yeah,
you know,
like cowboy hats and belt buckles.
And like overalls, but one of them's off.
Yeah,
you know?
but like accidentally.
Yeah, but like it's like oopsie. And it got unclipped and a little nip slips on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a good video. I mean, audio. Somebody didn't do it. So
it's all good.
Enjoy the audio. It's going to be ear music to your ear holes.
Just let it rip, brother.
And in 3, 2, 1. All right, what up, guys? Welcome to Los Amigos Gringos, the number 1 millionth podcast in the world. Today we have a little different layout than normal because we're doing the reaction channel and we're too lazy to flip everything around and change it. And
yep, so you're going to see it this way.
So this is how the podcast is going to be, and hopefully we don't look at the TV too much. And
we're going to be staring at the TV the whole time.
Yeah, if we're looking up, it's because we're not looking down. And this is the way we do it now.
The future's so bright, you just got to wear shades.
All right, so podcast.
What do we talk about today?
Dude, like we love podcasting. Like we're so good at it.
We're really good at podcasting. Let's talk about that for a minute.
So how do we get so good at podcasting?
Well, we started off
with microphones.
With 2 microphones. We did
an iPad, a phone.
Yeah, iPad, phone.
Lots of dongles.
2 microphones, which our moms paid for. Or did they pay for these ones?
These ones.
Okay.
You bought those first ones.
Thank you, mummies. But yeah, that's how we started off with cheapo stuff, and it would never work. Mm-hmm. That was so much fun, dude. You know how much fun it is to record for an hour and then nothing records?
Yeah.
It's the best. It's so fun.
Or our first video ever, I put the phone in vertical mode to record us.
Yeah.
Like it was an Instagram reel.
It's the first episode.
Yeah, if you scroll all the way down, you'll see it. And it has like the worst audio ever. You can't even hear anything.
It's horrible, man. We looked completely different. You had blonde hair. No mustache.
Which is my natural look.
I still had the beard, but I had long hair. Yeah. I think. Or no, I didn't even have the long hair yet. I think I was growing it out at that time.
Yeah, we were growing it out.
Yeah.
Our fashion was pretty bad.
Oh, yeah. I was like trash Santa Claus.
And now we have 700 subscribers. So basically we're famous.
Pretty much we've made it. Yeah. Now. So it's cool. It's a fun thing.
I'm waiting on a call from Rogan and his people.
Yeah. I'm waiting on a call from Rogaine.
That too.
Yeah.
They could be a good sponsor. They could be our first sponsor.
That would be sick. Do it, man.
Rogaine, if you'd like to sponsor us, reach out. We could definitely push that prod, dude.
We love to keep our hair, you know.
Push the product.
It's nice.
Nick said I'm thinning a little.
Yeah, well, not as much as me, man.
My penis mostly. That's thinning. Not the hair.
No, I think your hair is on a healthy course.
Let's see.
You can't see it on there. There's no way. If I took my hat off and did that, you could see like the thinning. Yours is fine. Yours is totally fine.
You like this hairstyle?
Do you see like the real problem that you'll see is like you'll put your hair or your hands through your hair and you'll feel shorter hairs.
I don't feel that.
Okay. Yeah, then you're fine.
But every day when I look in the mirror, I'm like,
yeah. It's good to be like that though. It's good to be like vigilant about it because once it starts,
it don't stop.
You want to get on it as fast as possible.
I've been thinking about ordering one of those red light hats, like I told you.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that too.
Because I want to do like natural, like not mess with the hormones. Because I already mess with my hormones enough.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm just scared that like finasteride. I've heard it causes like ED and stuff.
Yes, it does.
Yeah,
it does for sure.
And I don't want to fuck with that.
And what it does is it enlarges your prostate.
Oh, dude, I'll die. I already have an enlarged prostate. Dude.
Yeah, it fucks with your prostate. So if you
Dude, I
don't want
can't
anything
pee.
that fucks with your prostate,
I
don't
can't
do
pee
that.
to save my life.
Yeah. So I'm doing, like right now, I don't even care about talking about this. I'm totally open about it. I'm doing minoxidil and topical finasteride as well, which they have, which it's not supposed to work as well because it's not going through your system. I don't really know the science behind it.
Topical is not supposed to work as well?
Yeah. So like the way finasteride works is it blocks the DHT that is processed through your prostate or something like that. So it stops it at your prostate before it even gets to your bloodstream and into your hair.
In your prostate?
Or something like that.
That sounds like it would fuck your prostate
Not
up.
stops it, but it slows it down
like,
a lot.
Way here
because
in the prostate, bro.
You know how testosterone transfers into DHT.
Right. Converts into DHT.
Converts, not transverts. But yeah, so it pretty much stops that process. So your testosterone just stays testosterone instead of DHT for the most part.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
Yeah, it's still going to happen, but it slows it down a lot, which I guess for some reason enlarges your prostate. So that's the reason why people get ED a lot. Which, if you're a little freaking horny boy like me, there's no problem. Yeah, you just slow down a little bit. It's funny because Lil Dicky just came out saying that he's on finasteride, but he said it's slowed him down. He's not as horny as he used to be. But he's like one of those guys that's like, Steve-O, where they're just like, dude, one of those guys that jacks off 4 times a day. Like I can't control myself and I just horny all the time.
That's crazy.
Which there's a lot of guys like that.
Yeah.
They're
usually in prison for sex crimes.
I feel like if I didn't have as much self-control as I do, I probably would be one of those guys because I definitely like have a lot of testosterone pumped through me for sure. But
that's why you make good gains naturally.
Maybe. I don't know, dude.
Part of the reason, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, that has to be part of the reason. It has to be. Scientifically, it has to be.
Scientifically.
It's been proven.
If your testosterone's higher, you're probably going to make more muscles.
Testosterone works. Yeah, man. But I guess, I don't know why topical finasteride doesn't work as well. Maybe because you don't absorb it as much as you would digesting it. But I don't know. But yeah, I'm doing minoxidil, which is Rogaine, and finasteride, which it seems like it's slowing it down, but I want more. I want it to completely stop at least.
The hair
loss. Yeah, because once your hair loss starts, you'll put your hand through your hair and there'll be like hairs in your hand.
Yeah. And
it just keeps getting worse and worse for sure. So it's like as much as you can slow that down or stop it. I mean, your other option is hair plants or
hair plants. That'd be dope.
Hair plants, dude. Chia.
You got like grass growing in your hair.
Just scrub it.
What if you just like super glued chia seeds to your head and started growing them?
Dude, that's kind of a good idea.
Yeah, they're like
what
it's green.
Yeah, what if there's like a?
It might fill in if it grows like not too much to where it'll fill in like the little patchiness.
Yeah.
And
you just have little green sprouts.
Yeah, and but when you really start thinning, then they'll see the green. Like, oh, is that chia seeds, dude?
Or you get little teeny microscopic chia seeds.
And you implant them in the follicle. What if they grow sideways or something though? They're gonna get like an ingrown hair.
Oh,
it's gonna grow under the skin.
Yeah, but I feel like that one you can probably just cut open a little bit and it'll push itself out. It's gonna be a lot stronger than a hair follicle.
Yeah. Be a lot stronger than a hair, dude.
It'd be easier to get it out instead of like a hair that's trapped under your skin. That shit.
Well, I don't know because I feel like a hair is more durable than like a piece of grass. So if you're pulling it out with a tweezer, I think a grass would break.
Because there's blades of grass that are just flat, and then there's ones with spines. If it's a one with a spine, it's probably gonna be stronger than a hair follicle. But if it's just a blade of grass.
Well, I don't think the spines would have anything. Well, even like a spine in the middle.
Yeah, you know how like they're like kind of kinked like that, and there's a spine, like kind of like a book spine.
I don't know. I feel like grass is. I feel like you can rip a piece of grass in half easier than a piece of hair. Hair's like somewhat durable.
Yeah, that's true, but it's. I feel like it's more flexible though.
But like, imagine if it's under the skin and you're trying to pull it out with a tweezer. I feel like a grass would smash and break by the tweezer.
Okay, so it's kind of like
let's test it. Let's go get a piece of grass.
This is kind of like a noodle versus maybe like a string versus a piece of paper.
Or like a string versus a noodle.
Grass isn't like a noodle.
All right. So
it's not as floppy as a noodle.
All right, string versus paper. String is way more durable.
That's true. And it's easier to rip paper. But getting a string out of something
is easier.
I think it's harder.
No, because it doesn't rip though.
Okay. I see where your argument is. Yeah. That's a good argument. Man.
Right.
The only reason why I would say grass would be easier is because it's more like structured. So if you were able to get something under it, you can fling it out. But with a string, it can still stay in there even if you have hooked it and are pulling it out. You're going to have to ride that thing up, Yeah. But there is the chance with the paper, you just rip it.
Yeah.
And
then there's just that piece stuck in there.
Yeah. Now you're screwed.
And the grass isn't always greener.
Man.
And that's the moral of the story.
Moral of the story is we're going to invent microscopic chia seeds.
Chia hair growth seeds. Maybe we can GMO the grass to be more durable and to look more like a hair. And
instead of shampoo, you use good mineral stuff that's good for the
use
plant.
nitrogen.
Yeah.
Yeah, nitrogen and minerals.
Yeah.
And then so we could GMO the grass. Instead of growing green, it'll grow black.
Okay.
And thinner.
Huh.
Dude, what if we just came up with a quadrillion dollar idea?
We can't post this anymore.
Nah, this is going directly in the $1 million ideas vault.
There's a scientist that's keep going, guys. Come on. This is amazing.
Dude, what if, oh my God.
Dude, that would, man.
I bet you a scientist would know how to mate different grasses together to get it look more like a hair.
Dude, and grass is more stiff than hair is, right? So you could shape it any way you want it. The only thing about that is you're not going to have really cool curly hair.
You could pick because you could probably engineer grass that grows straight and grass that grows curly.
And so you mix,
and you can even get clover. You could get new shapes of hair, clover shapes. Instead of just curly and straight, there'd be clover.
Or vines too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Medusa shit.
Dude, we're coming up with some stuff right now.
Yeah.
You guys better be taking notes. Are you kidding me?
If I went to college, I might be able to figure this out.
If I went to
science school.
If I went to super smart school, guys.
If we went to medical school and botany school. All right, I call dibs on botany school.
Dude, I think if I tried hard, I could pass medical school.
I think most people, if they tried hard, could pass medical.
No, I mean, I like that stuff. If I try hard at school, I could probably pass.
Yeah, it's if your IQ is above 100, you could probably do it. It's the willpower and the discipline.
100 is actually kind of high on IQ. There's a lot of people that don't have 100.
If someone paid me $200,000 a year to go to medical school, I could pass.
What if they said you have to get an A in every class?
I think I could do it. Because if that's my only thing I have to do.
That's true.
At all times.
I think I might slip up and get a couple B's.
I would
to be honest.
Have to stop doing anything else in life.
Yeah. The only thing is I'm so bad at tests.
Okay. What if it was $200,000 a year? Dude, you know who's bad at tests?
Me.
Dumb people.
I don't think it's a dumb people thing. I think it's an anxiety thing.
Yeah. Well, you can get better. You can take a fucking Xanax or something before the test.
Dude, I'll take a Adderall.
That too.
I'll be so smart. Are you kidding me? No.
One to chill the anxiety and one to rev up your brain.
I'll be just I don't know what's going on. What's going on?
I think okay, I don't know how, okay, let's say the percentage of people do you think in this scenario could finish med school? Let's say not A's, not all A's, but just could graduate if they were being paid $200,000 a year, right? So they don't have to worry about rent. They don't have to worry about any of their expenses.
Yeah.
All they do for a job is try to pass med school.
Dude, absolutely. And if it's not all A's.
At the end of it, they get $1 million lump sum and no debt from the school.
Dude, imagine all A's, you're only allowed 1 B a semester.
What percentage of the population you think could accomplish
I think
I'd say 70.
That could or will are two different things.
Not would, but could.
could.
If they were in that perfect scenario.
I honestly believe, probably 70, maybe mid 70s, maybe around 75-ish.
Like, let's say
there.
not including actually mentally handicapped.
Yeah. Anybody that is genetically capable of doing it.
Because there are people that are not technically handicapped, but they're dumb as shit.
Okay, let's say everyone that has graduated high school.
I don't know about everyone that's graduated high school. I would say maybe like everyone that... I don't know about everyone that graduated high school because it's not that hard. To graduate high school, you can get straight D's.
But, okay, hear me out. If you graduated high school, you were capable of going to school, right? You're capable of learning and passing a test, even if you got to the lowest.
Well, they got like D's.
If you only got D's, you still took a test and got but at least more
school,
than half.
I think you can actually only pass with a B, and a B in med school is like 85 and above.
Yeah, but those people that got D's didn't try.
Okay, I'd say a lot of them didn't try, but some of them did try.
Okay.
And they're just dumb as fuck.
I would say that's the, 15 to 20%.
Maybe 30%.
Yeah. Because I would say most of those people just didn't try. They were just stoned.
But I do think
a
big percentage of people could.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like have the brain power to do it.
I think 70%, like in that vicinity, is about right.
But the amount of people that have the willpower to do it,
well, yeah, that's the
is
thing.
About zero.
Is who will actually
0.01
fucking step up and do it.
I think
that's crazy.
The same number of people that have the willpower are like probably people that are already doctors. Maybe like add 5% to that.
Yeah.
Out of that 70%, not in the same scenario. Out of the 70%, in a normal life scenario, how many have the willpower to do it?
Dude, maybe 10%.
No, less than 10.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, that's what you're right. Because that like 70 turns into 100, right? Yeah. So 10% of that. No, yeah, you're right. It's probably like 5 or less.
Like 1 or less.
Yeah. I mean,
it's like how many people become doctors?
Well, there's another thing is like how many people are going to step through that door, and take the fucking classes and like actually dedicate,
the prereqs.
However, how long does that take? Like fucking 10 years for
all of it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Like even like pre-med school and all that shit.
And even like your prereqs, just to get into med school, unless you're like just willing to pay a shit ton of money to go to med school. Actually, even then, I think they pay a shit ton anyway. Yeah. So you have to have the grades to get in, unless you're going to like med school of the Bahama Islands West or something.
Yeah, or you were just specially selected because you were different.
Yeah.
One of those scholarships.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I got you. Different colored.
Dude. Oh, man. No, we probably shouldn't get on that topic. I saw something about that the other day about how somebody was saying, black people are oppressed and stuff. And he was like, well, then why do you get a scholarship for being black?
Yeah.
And they're like, what do you mean? And like, you get a scholarship for being black. I don't get one for being white.
Yeah. I don't know if they're oppressed, but they might be depressed. Some of them, I think.
Well, a lot of them are depressed for sure.
But like, so are some white people.
Oh, so I would argue
more
white
people are depressed than black people.
For sure, man.
Because white people seem to be more like, I hurt they think about their feelings a little too much.
Why do white people feel like they have to get involved with everybody else's problems? It's so like
they feel like they got to make up for the sins of their ancestors, I think.
Like, why does it care?
It's like overcompensating.
Why does it care? Like that whole fucking Bert Kreischer scenario when he's going to that coffee shop. You remember that?
The black coffee.
And he's like, no cream. And he's like, a room for cream? And he's like, no, I don't. He was making black people jokes, which was super funny. And the guy was laughing about it. It was all fun and games. And then that lady comes behind him and he's like, room for cream? And he said, no. And he said another black person joke. And she's, how dare you? How dare you say that to this young black man? And then Bert Kreischer just was like, that's the problem with cream. It's so good because it's like, wow, no one was talking to you, lady.
Yeah.
Clearly, this was an A and B conversation.
And everyone was laughing.
And everyone was having a good time. Thanks for ruining it. You know? Like, it's so annoying, man.
You know what I think? I don't even know if it's just like only white people, just Karens in general.
It's a Karen thing.
It's a Karen thing. And not actually Karens. Like, if your name is Karen, dude, that must suck if your name's Karen, bro, and you're like a white lady.
All the Karens I've ever known are like the nicest people I've ever met.
But like actual Karens, like that the term we're thinking of.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of them have like, I don't know what it is. Like, they have a low level of logic. Yeah. Like, their comprehension skills are weird. Their logic skills are off.
Mm-hmm.
And like,
and they have a lot of high emotion, for sure.
Like when they stop people from skateboarding and shit like that.
Oh my God, dude. Those
why
people,
does that matter?
I've never been more furious by a group of people than anti-skateboarders.
Yeah. They're like, don't skate on this. It's like, do you own it? Why do you care if I'm grinding on the Target parking lot thing?
They'll be like, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. You're being loud. It's 10, dude. Yeah. Wake the hell up. 10. What are you fucking talking about?
Yeah, and you're in public, not in your
this
neighborhood.
Is a public park. No one cares. Like, this is for kids to skate and be outside and be active. Especially nowadays, kids are so super glued to their iPads and their TVs and YouTube and whatnot.
Yeah, me too.
I should probably get out and skate. I am too. I'm not going to be fucking lying and say I'm not super glued to this thing all the time.
Dude, you know how bad I want to skate? But I don't want to break my arm.
Start slow.
Well, like, I like the longboard, but I really, in my head, I'm like, I really want to learn to do tricks on a skateboard.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, I'm too heavy.
That's the hard part.
Like, but then I see that dude with the big fake ass on TikTok, and he skates.
Well, he's a stuntman. He's been doing that for years, man.
And he's not.
I have a lot of buddies that can help you like learn for sure, but you're gonna bust your ass. Like, that's just the thing about skateboarding.
Cool, bust my ass. I just don't want to break my bones.
I don't think you'll break anything. Be able to,
like, because work out for a while.
You'll learn how to do a kick flip and shove it and probably a heel flip. You might get credit carded, dude. You don't want that.
Oh, I've done that before.
Oh, it's right in the so tank, bad, dude.
Well, that's probably why my prostate is low. Too many
Every
credit cards.
Skateboarder has a prostate issue.
Gets like smashed in half.
I got karate chopped right in the gooch, dude.
Okay, you know in your taint?
Yeah.
Like,
that's pretty much where your prostate is, but it's further in.
It's like in your asshole?
Yeah.
So, because I'm wondering, have you ever get
it's
hard?
It's like your colon, and then your prostate's right here, and then your dick and balls are right here.
You ever got hard and feel your taint and actually like grab it? And it kind of feels like there's more dick in there.
Yeah, because there is more dick in there.
Yeah, but that's not your prostate?
No, your prostate's like behind that part.
It's like a gland?
It's like it's like a weird, it's like that small. And like it's between your colon and your dick, pretty much.
Yeah, I think mine's more like that small.
Mine's more like this. You know the size of like a watermelon?
You know how it looks like I have a big ass? That's my prostate, actually.
My prostate is in both of my butt cheeks.
It's been expanding for years. It's the PBL.
I actually don't even do legs ever.
It's the prostate butt lift.
Remember when we did legs today? I wasn't there.
I did prostates.
I did prostates.
Doing prostate day today?
Oh, man. You know, it'd be really cool. You know how you can do like Kegel exercises? What if you could do like a prostate exercises
to shrink it?
Make your prostate like healthy? And
let me try.
How's that working?
Feel like I could pee right now.
I don't think that's how it's supposed to work, man.
Might.
Maybe. Who knows?
You're not in that 1% that went to med school, Nick.
That's true. I did not go to med school. I went to
the med spa.
I went to the Marine Corps school. That was my school after school.
You ready for Marine Corps school, Maggot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready. I got my pencil.
They call them the 1%, right? So imagine.
Is it actually though?
I mean, it's 1% of the people that want to go to the military join the Marines, or 1% of America
is a
Marine. Yeah,
that makes sense. I think
or
about
something like that.
I think about 0.01% is a doctor.
Yeah, it's probably, man.
Well,
I mean, the Marines is the smallest branch. It's literally a branch of a branch.
It's like a twig.
I mean, it's a strong ass fucking twig.
Yeah, it's the smallest twig.
It's stronger than the rest of the branches.
So it's the smallest one, but it's like made of aluminium, steel,
titanium,
kryptonite. What's it called?
Vibranium.
Yeah, vibranium.
Or like adamantium.
Adamantium.
Mm-hmm.
It's made of
both of those.
Captain
combined.
America's shield and Wolverine's claws.
Yep.
Had a baby. Naked.
And that is the
children.
little tiny twig of the Marine
if
Corps.
Wolverine's claws and the shield had a baby, which one got pregnant?
The shield.
Yeah, because the claws are like dick shaped.
Yeah, and vibranium is absorption, and adamantium is like unbreakable,
Propulsion.
like a boner. You know, so
the unbreakable.
I would say that's
Kimmy
the
Schmidt.
penetrant, and the other one is the acceptant. And
is that why the show was called Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt? Because she gives you a boner.
Maybe. I don't know who Kimmy Schmidt is. Is that the Indian girl on The Office?
You know Unbreakable? Unbreakable. It was like the redhead girl.
Oh, the redhead girl on
and
The
then
Office.
the black gay guy.
She was on The Office too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she
looks
because
different.
Pam
But she's not Pam, right?
She's not Pam, but she takes Pam's job because Pam gets another art job in Scranton, and then she replaces her for a while.
All right, let's look up
and I think Andy dates her or something.
What percentage of the world or of America is doctors? And Jamie, could you pull that up for me? Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, I totally can. It's me, Jamie, a real person. Oh, yeah, guys, we're so popular now. We got ourselves a Jamie.
Mm-hmm. But I named my hands.
Whoa.
What percentage of the U.S. is doctor?
Mine's Jack and Jill.
From 2004 census statistics of U.S. Labor Department.
Dang, you were close. 1%.
They're approximately
1/3 of 1%.
There's about 0.29% of the population, or 1/3 of 1%. Told you.
That's crazy.
I was pretty close.
Yeah, you were closer than me.
Called it.
Sheesh.
I picked up that phone and I called it, dog. I was like, bring, bring. Who's this?
The
Brendon.
few, the proud, the doctors.
We have stethoscopes and stuff.
We can listen to your heart.
The rhythm of the heart.
We'll look inside your ear holes.
When you look me like this.
And you turn kiss your head and cough.
I'll grab your balls.
I'm grabbing your balls. And you turn your head and cough. And we make eye contact and it's super awkward.
Why aren't you wearing a glove? Is that standard procedure?
And why is my wiener inside of your mouth? I'm now getting hard, but I feel like I shouldn't.
Why are your beards scraggly touching my balls? I wish you were a woman doctor right now.
I wish you were a woman.
But I'm not gonna stop, because we've already started.
And now I am coming inside of your mouth.
Thank you, doctor. That's just what I needed. I feel much better now.
That headache went away.
Yep, that was blue balls. You had come up to your eyeballs.
Oh, dude, what if a doctor was like, yeah, he's got blue balls. I know exactly what he needs.
Oh. No, just pulls them off.
Oh, yeah. And then just rips his clothes off. Like, whoa.
When you kiss me like that.
And he said, on my balls.
You know I love it. I'm gonna need to see you once every other week.
Oh, dude, that's so funny.
Los Amigos, the musical.
Well, imagine going to doctor school knowing that that's part of the job.
Dude, that's why I went to doctor school.
Milking men, dude.
Milking men. Dude. Another $1 billion idea.
Light bulb.
Welcome to Milking Men. How may I take your order? How many today?
We're the Milking Men maids.
We have a special going on right now. Second off the half off the second nut.
And it's like SpongeBob. It's like, where is your uniform? We're walking in a maid outfit.
It's like, what do you mean? You like jerk them off and you empty only one ball? because you're that good at it. And they're like, why does it feel
You're
undone?
just like holding one up.
Well, sir,
that
you didn't pay for the second.
You didn't pay for the second.
And now the special's over, so you need to pay full price.
Yeah, dude. Buy one, get one half off.
I'll do it myself.
I guess I'll just have to milk myself.
Any milking done in this office is payable to this office.
It's taxable.
Whether done by you or by one of our physicians.
Yep. And the butthole reach around is extra.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That prostate exam.
We're going to examine your prostate.
Mm-hmm.
The inside and the
With our
outside.
Damn. First, you're going to need a cleanoscopy.
Imagine the schooling for that.
Oh, dude.
Tonguing a prostate.
Probably go like to the cat house in Vegas.
So if you've never tongued a prostate before, begin with the alphabet. A for anal, B for butthole,
C for can we stop?
D for
delicious.
Keep doing it.
Keep doing it. E for excellent. You're getting the hang of this. F for fuck. He farted.
G for I'm gagging.
H for hello.
Hello.
What's after H?
I for I want to stop, please.
I for ignoramus. You can never stop.
J.
J? H-I-J?
Yeah.
J for just keep going a little longer.
K for keep your tongue right there.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. L
for
lick, lick, lick.
Lickety lick. M
for man up and keep licking.
Man up. And pucker that butt.
And for no, you still cannot stop.
O for I'm almost there.
O.
P for prostate.
Q for quirky.
Oh, God. Q, R for right there.
Right there. R. What's after R?
S.
S for slow down.
Slow down. T for
You taste that?
tasty. Oh, man, dude. Do the whole alphabet. We almost did.
U for you're going to like this someday.
Uterus.
Is not involved in this exam.
Gotcha. That was a
Uterus where?
That was a trick question. You passed. U, V.
V for vagina.
Vagina?
You wish it was.
Just picture a vagina in your head, and it'll be just like you're eating out a vagina, but it'll be a butthole.
W for
Totally same thing.
W for
Want some more?
too bad. Keep going.
X for extra excited for doing this.
We are almost there.
Y for you know you like it.
Z for it's all done.
That's the end.
That's the end. Congratulations, you passed doctor school.
Wow. You are really good at this. Then the doctor pulls up his pants.
You talk to the principal. That was a weird prostate exam where we had to like lick buttholes. And
Yeah,
like, what?
I had to lick my professor's butthole, and
Everyone in class lined up to do it.
yeah, and he came like 5 times. It was a lot.
26 times. Actually.
Yeah, he filled up
Per
a whole.
person.
He filled up a whole pickle jar
On each letter, he just
and he made us eat the pickles.
3 weeks later.
Says it gives us an
Maximum
extra zing.
I know how we always get on these disgusting topics
Dude,
every single time.
that was a good one, dude.
It was
If you
good,
don't
though.
think that was funny,
Then you're in the wrong channel.
yeah, you're at the wrong channel, dude. That was hilarious.
Because we think it's hilarious.
Oh my god.
When
Well-
you kiss me like this,
And you lick me like that.
you can wear a doctor hat.
Cool. You passed.
Prostate exam. Oh, ah, damn.
It's like bacon and ham.
Without the bacon. Add some asshole.
Some asshole on the side. And by that I mean
It's the main course.
It's the main course. Oh man. This is the kind of stuff we used to do in the core.
Yeah, and we thought
Not
people
licking prostates.
Mostly that. But
I mean, that was after we got out of the
talking
car.
about licking prostates.
Yeah.
And then we were like, people would think this is funny. We should like record us driving.
Licking
But
prostates.
that was like a hazard, apparently.
Yeah.
So we had to do it sitting. This is like a car.
Yeah, we're pretty much in a car.
Dude, I think I should get a
I'm in
steering
my mom's
wheel.
car.
And that would help me come up with more ideas.
Dude, right? Bam, 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 bam. Dude, we also would sing a lot, dude. Yo. What?
Yep.
Yeah, you didn't even know. This isn't a podcast. This is a freaking beatbox battle.
Beatbox battle of the beatboxes. If I didn't have a mustache, I could do that cool noise.
We both can't do it.
It's a mustache in the way. Guys, if I ever shave my mustache, I'll do the beatbox noise for you. Let me try to get it out the way.
Oh, you got it better than I do. I can't get it anymore.
That was so hard to learn.
I know, dude. We used to sit in your car for hours just... And I can't do it anymore.
It's because the mustache.
It's gotta be.
When the facial hair is not there, it's so easy.
Oh, I had it for like a split second and it went away.
Yeah, so that's what
So
usually happens to me in bed.
yeah, you're like, oh, I'm gonna come. Oh, damn it, it's gone.
Like, it's hard. Oh, shit.
It's hard. Damn it,
Not again.
it's gone.
Bluetooth failed me again.
Bluetooth to the rescue.
Damn it, prostate.
Have you ever not had a boner and wanted one? Well, try Blue Chew. Your head's gonna feel weird, but your dick's gonna feel great.
Your sinuses will be filled like you're sick. And you'll be like, am I sick?
And when you come, it'll feel like your butthole is jizzing.
Whoa. That's called pooping.
And then
Clean your bed immediately.
You're gonna need to change your sheets, not from the jizz.
The brown jizz.
The brown jizz
From the back hole.
by Whamco.
Order Blue Chew today. Blue Chew not responsible for butthole leakage.
Yeah, diarrhea not required.
Diarrhea.
Not included.
Not required, but it is included.
It is included. Oh my god, dude. This has got to be one of the wildest podcast episodes
I know.
we've ever recorded.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're just getting back into it. We haven't done a podcast in like 2 weeks now.
2 weeks. Yeah, if you guys want to go check out the reaction channel, it's called Amigos React.
Yeah.
If you look it up, make sure it's not two Indian guys because those obviously aren't us.
Yes.
It's the two white guys that are funnier.
Two white guys singing a song.
Yeah, and if you guys want to go check that out, it's pretty dope.
It's great.
I'd say it's going better
We've
than
been
the podcast.
putting a good amount of work into it right now.
It's been like 5 months, and we're almost caught up to the podcast number of subscribers. And
Yeah.
we've been doing the podcast for like 2 years.
I put a link in every podcast, but it'll be in the description.
Description down below. Go check out one of the videos. We got like
It's
a bunch
fun.
of them.
Have a good, and a lot of them are really funny.
We got
Like especially the
TLC.
later ones that we've been making, because we like at the beginning, I feel like we had to get into the groove of it, just like with the podcast. But yeah, these especially the financial advisement ones
Oh,
are
those
really
ones are good. Yeah, go check out Brent Davies' financial advice.
Yeah,
That dude was a nut job, dude.
Brent Davies.
Dude. He was the craziest person I've ever seen in my life.
He's like, I'm the smartest person in the room. And people are going to be like, wow, this guy's really smart. And you know what? It's because I am.
And because I have a degree. Yeah, he was literally like, it's because I am.
I might as well just throw my degree away. It's like, yeah, well, you're not doing anything with it. So
Yeah.
you practically are throwing it away.
This guy
bud.
on, so for more context, we watched this show called Financial Audit with Caleb Hammer. And he sits down with people and like goes over their financial situations. He literally has like all their debt, all their like banking statements and all this stuff. And this one dude comes on who like is like 42 years old. He has like a Backstreet Boys haircut and like a freaking earring.
He looks like he just came from the year 2000.
100%. Like Time Machine 2000. He was like, I'm the coolest guy here. Comes out of the Time Machine. Now he's 40, but he still looks the same. But 40.
Yeah.
And he's like, he hasn't had a job in like 10 years. Like everything he says, like sound like it was made up. Like some of it may have been true, but it sounds like he exaggerates everything to make himself sound like more successful than he really is.
It is hard because it's like he's clearly lying about certain things. So you don't know what he's lying about and what's the truth.
Yeah.
So you kind of just have to assume pretty much all of it's a lie.
Yeah. It just seemed like everything's a lie.
Yeah.
But it could have been like some of it could have been true.
Yeah, but
Like,
it's hard. It's like,
it was
what
so hard.
was it?
Like
you
he
know?
seems so delusional. Like,
and all his stories were so insane.
yeah.
He's like, well, I had a ad agency, but my house burnt down and then somebody tried to kill me, so I had to lose my ad agency.
Yeah. His apartment
like,
burned down.
But he'll never go into specifics
and he didn't have
about
renter's
it.
insurance, but his ad agency was making $500,000 a year. And I'm like, dude, if you're making $500,000 a year, you really think you're like the type of person that's irresponsible enough to not have renter's insurance? And also, renters, like, if you rent an apartment, they force you to have it.
It makes no sense to me that he had an ad agency. So, like, he makes it sound like he had this big, like, firm, like a big old office.
That, like an agency, like, but it's probably like him and one other person.
If you really had that, right, and your apartment burnt down, go sleep at your office.
Yeah, right.
That's the first thing that would go through my head.
You wouldn't lose it.
And you wouldn't lose it. I would do nothing to you, Like, you would have to take a chunk of change probably and pay off the renter's insurance or whatever the fee is, because there's going to be a fee probably. But that's not going to freaking bomb your...
It's not going to bankrupt you if you're making $500,000 a year.
Exactly. Especially if you're making $500,000 a year, which is bullshit because this guy's eating freaking...
But the thing about this guy was like, okay, usually on the show, they go over the finances and then Caleb will be like, you probably shouldn't be spending on this. You probably should like try to pay this off, whatever. Yeah. And they'll be like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. But this guy was just going off on tangents, and
you couldn't even help him because it's like the stories never made sense or lined up or anything. So Caleb's like, you got to give me something to be able to help you. He wasn't like
trying to focus on the finances at all. He was trying to find any opening to tell a story about like how successful he used to be.
It's so annoying.
It was weird. He was like, oh, you're buying lottery tickets? He's like, yeah, I buy lottery tickets because I started buying them when I used to run a $500,000 ad agency back in the day, right after I graduated college. He's like, and had like 3 degrees.
Yeah.
Like, what? Focus on what I'm saying.
He said he won a jackpot one time and it was like $5,000.
It was like $800.
Oh my God.
He was like,
yeah, it was something stupid. And he's like, yeah. And then ever since then, it's been 4 years now and I still buy these tickets.
Yeah. He's like, it's out of that money. Like, you don't have the $800 from 3 years ago.
Shut up, dude. Like, he's so annoying.
That's what gamblers do though. Like if they win once, right? It's like $1,000 or whatever. And they're like, oh, well, like any amount I spend now up to $1,000 is basically free tickets.
Yeah, dude, I love when Caleb is like,
did you keep track of it?
Caleb's like, first off, do you think you have a gambling addiction? He's like, no, I don't. He's like, okay, then stop. Like immediately he's just like, just stop doing that because you're losing money.
Yeah. And then he was like, oh, and then you got this parking ticket? He's like, yeah, because I was at jury duty. Or you had to pay for parking? He's like, yeah, because I was at jury duty. And he's like, all right, well, that's fine. And then he's like, yeah, and it's a good thing that you got to do. You got to do jury duty. It's good for the people.
He's like, yeah, you got one thing, but look at all this other shit.
He's like,
dude.
Yeah, we're trying to move on. We're not focusing on the $5 parking that you had an okay excuse for.
Yeah, that was the annoying part. Like everything is an excuse for him. He's like, yeah, well, this happened and then this happened.
Everything.
Like, no, dude.
But that happens with people, you know?
You have been being a child this whole time. Like,
his parents pay his rent.
Yeah,
his parents give him all his money.
It's almost like he just doesn't want responsibility.
Oh, for sure.
You know, he just wants to be a child.
Yeah, he's like Peter Pan.
It's so annoying.
Except he kept getting older.
Yeah, never went to Neverland, man.
Oh, he probably been to Neverland Ranch, but other than that,
yeah, he did look like a freaking creep. But yeah, I don't know. That was the other thing is this freaking I tweeted I'll eat your heart to the governor and now I'm a fugitive or
his excuse
I'm a terrorist
for not having a job for like 10 years was because one time he tweeted that he would eat Governor Abbott's heart or something. And this guy's like super into politics and he thinks he's really smart because he is. And he got arrested from that tweet allegedly. Like he said 60 agents knocked down his door. And I'm like, dude, over a tweet? And then he got a misdemeanor from it. And then ever since then, he can't get a job.
Yeah. And yeah, dude, I don't know.
It just doesn't make sense.
One tweet?
Yeah.
One tweet?
Like, no, you were either tweeting a bunch.
Yeah. You were probably annoying the shit out of the governor.
You're probably sitting outside his house tweeting at him.
Yeah, throwing eggs at his house or some shit.
Spelling I will eat your heart.
Yeah, I'm going to eat your heart. Or you like actually got in his face and said, I'll eat your heart. Because then you'll probably get prosecuted.
You wrote a tweet, put it in his face with your phone.
Yeah, and punched it in his face. Because he brought like, even doing that he probably would be like, "Shut up, dude, go away."
I'll eat your hurt.
Do you know
Governor
how
Abbott
many,
was like, "I'll eat your ass," and then
do
they
you
were
know
like,
how many people, like how many haters politicians have to deal with on a daily basis?
at least 12.
A lot more than one. That's for sure. It's like nobody gives a fuck about that. It's so insane.
But none like Brent Davies, dude.
Yeah, right. Brent Davies,
The
Legend.
master of disaster.
master of nothing.
All right, guys. Master of nothing, tradesman of all.
Tradesman of all. He's a jack of all trades.
Jack of that one.
Yeah.
Jack of all trades.
Yeah.
He's the Brent of all trades.
He's the Brent of all Davies.
Any trade that comes up, he's like, I can't do that because I got to take a shower.
He's a master excuser.
Oh,
That's what he is.
he's a jack of all excuses.
A jack of all excuses.
Master of none of them because they all sound crappy.
Master of none.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning into the podcast. Go check out our reaction channel if you want. Go watch another one of our podcasts if you want. Hit the like button, please. Subscribe button, like notification bell. And if you're listening on like Spotify, Apple Podcast, you can leave like some kind of review.
Yeah.
Be like, these guys are gross. All they talk about is prostates and buttholes, like every
I think
single
they do
episode.
like a star rating, like 1 through 5 star rating.
Yeah,
or something
give us
like
like a Uber ride star rating.
Yeah, Yelp,
And,
Yelp us.
Yelp us, yeah. Our business, Los Amigos Gringos, located at
Uh-oh.
my house.
We better not give your address away.
Better don't.
Better not.
All right, thank you guys for watching. If you want to sign up for my Schmolnich go check it out.
Yeah, go check it out. It'll be on his Instagram.
Sponsored by Schmolnich.
Is it on your Instagram?
It's not linked, but it just says go look up Brendon Wharton.
Oh, well, follow him on Instagram, and
If you Google my name and like
Follow
kind of
Brendon.
scroll down, you'll probably find it.
you'll find the breadcrumbs.
Brendon Wharton. Yeah, there's breadcrumbs. It's like a little game. They're like little
game.
rose petals.
It's
like,
a little fun game.
come
And
find my ass.
At the end, I'm naked.
Yeah, exactly. All right, guys. We'll see you in the next one.
Adios, amigos.